The 2019 hurricane season officially starts tomorrow. Government forecasters predict 9 to 15 named storms. 2 to 4 could become major hurricanes. That's a Category 3 or higher. But the ability to predict those monster storms may be threatened by the next generation of cell phones. Meg Oliver is on the Atlantic coast in Seabright, New Jersey. Meg, that's an area very familiar with the devastating effect of hurricanes.
Anthony, good morning. You are right. People here still remember the impact of Hurricane Sandy and how much they relied on early warnings from forecasters. On one side of the debate, scientists worry that future 5G technology will interfere with satellite data they rely on. On the other hand, federal regulators and cell phone providers are racing to deploy 5G technology.
Hurricane season is here, and with it, the potential for the next round of deadly and devastating storms. But this year, meteorologists say they're also keeping an eye on a new threat.
5G will change everything.
The powerful cell phone network known as 5G, which will deliver information up to 100 times faster than today's mobile networks.
We push speed as far as we can push it.
This is a huge concern because we fear that advances in weather forecasting are at risk.
Meteorologists are concerned because some of the frequencies the Federal Communications Commission plans to use for 5G are located next to the only frequency where weather satellites can detect water vapor, a critical component for accurate forecasting. They worry the new 5G transmission will interfere with their weather data collection, making it less accurate.
The milky shades of white and gray are water vapor. These are being detected from space.
How critical is that data?
The data is essential. 90% of data going into forecast models these days come from weather satellites. If you remove a good portion of that satellite data, you're crippling our ability to make accurate weather forecasts.
That could mean less time to prepare for major storms.
If 5G were in place during Hurricane Sandy and we had the interference that many of us expect, we might not have seen 9 days out that the storm was going to make a left. We might have only known 3 days out that the storm would make a hard left into New York and New Jersey.
The FCC declined an on-camera interview, but a group representing the wireless industry calls the meteorologists' concerns an absurd claim with no science, saying the weather sensor currently deployed is much less susceptible to interference than meteorologists claim.
A lot of people in the wireless industry say these fears are overblown. They're all exaggerated. What's your response to that?
I don't want to find out if they're overblown. I'm certainly in support of 5G and advanced telecommunications, but let's have a conversation to make sure we're not setting weather forecasts back several decades.
There is still time for a compromise before networks roll out 5G later this year.
We don't want to move backward. We want to move forward with our weather prediction capabilities because lives, property, and even our national security depend on it.
NOAA says that accurate weather forecasting adds $13 billion to the U.S. economy, but cell phone providers say 5G technology would add $274 billion. So there's the money aspect of this as well. Meantime, meteorologists fear that if they lose some of this critical data, it could set them back to the 1980s in terms of forecasting. Gayle?
Giving us something to think about. Meg, we opened this segment with It's Raining Men. You seen any men falling from the sky? Do I need to rush down there?
No, I don't see any.
Okay, all right. No. Thank you, Meg. It looks like a beautiful day at the beach. Thank you so much.